Morning, day 15. So the campsite was pretty much full last night, but was able to hang up in some trees a little ways away from the main group and slept pretty well, except I hung my head end on my hammock a little too high, and like twice my mat slipped out of its pockets, and so I ended up being just twisted up like a burrito and had to readjust the mat. But ordinarily I wake up 5 or 6 times a night. Last night it was only twice, and that was just to readjust, so felt like got some pretty good sleep. Today, not sure what the plan is. Got about 18.5 miles to go to the Fontana Dam shelter, and that begins the Smokies. The Fontana Dam shelter is unique in that it has electricity for charging batteries and even has a shower. It's the only shelter that I know of on the trail that has those. I don't think I'm going to try to push it all the way, though. We had a pretty big bubble that I was hiking with yesterday, and I think most of them are probably going to try to hit that. So I may end up pulling up short today and just trying to plan on getting there at around 10 or 12 tomorrow afternoon to top off batteries and take a shower. Today it's a lot of ups and downs, but nothing major. The only big thing is we got Jacob's Ladder coming up, and from what I understand, that's one of the toughest sections in the southern portion. So after that, I don't think we have any crazy climbs for a while. All right, it's time to get Jacob's Ladder behind us. Lunch break, and all the major climb is behind us. It's about 12 o'clock and did about 7.25 miles. So Jacob's Ladder is done, and off there in the distance, that is Fontana Dam. So that'd still be about another 10 miles to go. Don't know if we're gonna make it there tonight or not. Well, I decided to go ahead and make the push for Fontana Dam. So it's 4:30. And we still got about 4 hours to go until we get down there. It'll be nice. It'll be a long day, but apparently they got showers at the shelter and also charging ports, so can use both. So we'll check in later. Gorgeous views. Just looking for the shelter. Their mileage was a little bit off. They said it's 1.1 miles away, and that was we're over 1.5 miles now, but it should be worth it. It was a little late last night to do a recap by the time I got set up, so doing that now. It was an 18.5 mile day. Got into camp at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Guess they had some trail magic going on up on the hill I didn't find out about until after they'd already broken down, but they had bourbon and beer and hot dogs, and I guess they're coming back out in the morning for pancakes and sausage. It's a super nice campground. Shelter is the best one so far. They actually had running water, showers, one shower, and you could do some charging. They only had a couple outlets and a lot of people trying to get into them, but it was a different vibe for sure. Super loud. There was probably 50 or 60 people there. Definitely more of a party crowd. I'm hoping to get in front of these guys outside of this bubble. It's in the Smokies. You have to camp at the shelters, and I don't think I want to hang out with these guys for the next week. So plan is to get up early and get on the trail. I got to resupply and then get moving again.